Open your minds and your hearts so you can be revived, refreshed, rejuvenated, refilled, and released. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all my upcoming uploads and my commentary. Thank you from Glam Squad. Love and light. Hello, hello, hello. Give me one quick second. I gotta come in and come back out. My bad. Hey, 2300 Jackson Street, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by under my comment section. I'm checking in on me. Happy Sunday. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. I hope all is well with you. Hi, Strictly Platinum. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys for dropping down. Woo-wee. I'm not doing good, Jack. Oh, I'm about to break everything down because I know everybody's been wondering what's been going on with me. I feel like hell. I don't even want to cry. Hold on. I feel like shit. Okay. Everybody know I've been sick for a whole month. Hi, Dolly. I've been sick for a whole month. And during me being sick, I developed this really, really bad back pain. I'm talking about it was so bad. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't cough. I couldn't, hi, Fairy Carrie. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. And so during that time, I was taken to the hospital. And so my complaint was my back. I wasn't worried about my breathing. We could get that under control, but something's going on with my back. Something is really wrong with my back. She said, "What you got?" And so I'm telling them something's wrong with my back. They're not listening to me. It was the worst hospital stay ever. When I got there, it was October 13th. You know, with people with asthma and CPOD, if you're going into exasperation, the first thing they give you is antibiotics. I'm already allergic to penicillin, so they gave me another antibiotic that damn near killed me. I went in, I couldn't breathe. My throat started closing up. The machines was going off. It was just horrible. It was just last month was just horrible for me. Everything that went wrong went wrong. I ain't trying to cry because I'm just so frustrated. Anyway, oh God. So during that, I just found out I'm allergic to another medication, antibiotics. I mean, my hands was a rash broke out on my hands, my feet, my body, and I'm like in the room, like somebody help me, I can't breathe. I had a reaction. So with that being said, I bought me a medical alert bracelet and put on here I'm allergic to penicillin and amoxicillin, as whatever. Yeah, I feel a little bit better. And so during this, I'm telling them in my hospital bed, like my back is killing me. Y'all already know I just got I'm recovering from I fractured my tailbone. So but it was not in that area. It was in my mid back. So I'm just telling them, mind y'all, this pain started October the 7th, but it got more intense October the 13th. So I'm telling them my back hurt. My back hurt. Nobody wanted to listen to me. They think I was in there seeking drugs, which I wasn't. I'm in pain. I'm about to die. And the thing with it, hi, Deanna, I couldn't cough. So if I'm having COPD and an asthma thing and I can't breathe, how am I going to cough up all this fluid that's sitting on my chest? So I'm coughing, I'm trying to cough. I'm putting a pillow. They sent me home 2 days later. And the pain got more bad in my back. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't walk. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't get in no comfortable positions. So something said, go buy you a back brace. So I ordered me a back brace. I bought me a ranch pillow. And then a following week later, I started having muscle spasms so bad I was literally jumping off the bed. My body was like levitating. Yep. And so I took him back to the hospital. And it's like, oh, there's nothing wrong. I'm asking him, y'all keep taking these x-rays. X-rays don't show anything. So I ended up going back to my doctor. Thank God for my doctor. She said, let me just order you an MRI. So I got the MRI ordered, which took another week or two. So I'm walking, y'all mind you, when I'm walking around here, taking care of myself. I'm being proactive. I'm doing everything I can do to stop this pain in my back and deal with the cold. So to come find out, y'all, I have a oh shit, let me stop. To come to find out, I have a compression fracture in my T6 and T7 spine. I've been walking around here with a fracture in my spine for a month, a whole month. Thank God I wasn't outside being active. Thank God I wasn't doing anything that could, end up paralyzing me. And then also the fracture in my tailbone hasn't healed. Oh God, I'm sorry I'm crying because I'm just so frustrated because we could have got this taken care of when I was at the hospital when I was telling these people something's wrong with my back. And nobody in there was wanting to listen to me. All this time you told them something was wrong and they didn't. No, they did not pay attention at all. They didn't listen to me. They act like I was in there trying to seek fucking drugs, and that wasn't the case because the pain pills didn't even work. That's how bad it was. The pain pills did not work for me. Um, it's been like a really emotional month for me, and I'm not a crybaby. I'm a very strong, tough woman, but it's like, and I know the nurses and stuff are overworked from COVID and all that shit, but don't sit there and tell me that this pain I'm feeling is not there. Hey, Lady Law, they took an X-ray, and it's you when you have a fracture like I have, an X-ray is not going to pick it up. I needed an MRI. So that's why I've been like, it's I can't explain this pain. I done had 3 kids, and the shit do not accumulate of me having those 3 kids what I've been going through by myself for a whole fucking month. I mean, my kids only could do so much. Yes, I have to go get that on Monday. I'm at home. I have my back brace, but they're gonna change me into a stronger back brace. They don't know why my bones are brittle because they see in other little mild fractures in my spine. Oh God. This is so fucking fucked up because I just felt that they would have, when I went in there on the 13th, they could have picked this up. I've been suffering from October the 8th until now. And I had to go buy my own shit, my own back brace. Hey Connie, thank you. And all that. And I have not been like, I've been perfectly okay, but for my bones to start just fracturing all of a sudden, and I really believe it's from when I caught that damn shit. Ever since I caught that y'all know what I'm talking about. Everything has been going downhill, like everything. Y'all seeing my blood work ain't right. Something is going on, but nobody wants to take their time to say, hey, let me just go. They didn't want to go another step forward and get an MRI. Hey, Chantel, only an MRI. That's all I needed was that MRI. And I told them when I fractured my tailbone in July, y'all gave me an X-ray. Y'all said nothing was wrong. When I took the MRI, it came back that my tailbone was fractured. I said the X-ray is not going to see this because it's not strong enough to go into the spine. Thank you guys. So I've been stressed out. I've been depressed. I've been angry. I've been mad. I've been sad. Um, it's just a whole lot. It's a lot. And the pain is so unbearable. I can't get comfortable at all. And I don't want to do too much, but I don't want to be sitting in bed and it's like, fuck, what do I do? I'm gonna have to lay still. Well, at least I didn't try to go out nowhere and try to twerk. Thank God I wasn't out there trying to shake this ass of mine. I could have fucked my back up even more. It's like, fuck. So it's just crazy because everybody been asking how I was doing, what was going on. Hey, Carolina Blue. And this is the part. So I go to the doctor on Tuesday to see what plan we're gonna. Oh, girl, I shit. Um, Everybody been asking what's, Harry been very concerned. A lot of people have been very concerned. I was concerned because I know that this pain I'm feeling is pain. I'm not making this shit up. And it's sad when they don't listen to you because they got a white coat on. They don't think you know anything. I was in there arguing with the nurses. I had to get ignorant with them. I got the cussing up there. That's how bad it is. And I'm not that type of person. I'm a very humble person. But when I was in so much pain, I wanted to whoop somebody's ass in that motherfucking hospital. They didn't listen to me. And I told them, I said, and I'm not trying to be funny. I said, are you not listening because I'm a black woman for one? And I told them this. And are you thinking I'm seeking drug pain pills? I'm not seeking, no, I'm not. I am in fucking pain. I need some help. And you wonder why my blood pressure is through the roof. You're wondering why, it's like, y'all wondering why all this stuff is going on because I'm in fucking pain. I want to go back to that hospital and cuss everybody else's out. But thank God I have a doctor that listens to me. And when I came in there, she's like, you don't look good. My doctor's like, you don't look good. You look like shit. I said, I feel like shit. She's like, no, we're going to rush this MRI. And she did that. My doctor did that. And so the tailbone fracture is not healing at all. It's not healing. So I'm dealing with two things in my spine that hurt like fuck. I've been thugging it out, Carrie. I sure have. And these tears I'm crying is of frustration. I've been thugging it out. I said, you know what? I was doing all kind of remedies. I had people cry. I had Tiger Balm. I was icing my back. I was heating my back. I bought a wedge pillow. I bought my own. I was doing everything to alleviate the pain as much as I can. But during this time, yeah, 1 minute you're up and you got this business started. Yes, girl. Yes. And it wasn't from, once I got whatever that cold I got, that virus, whatever the fuck I got, it kicked my ass. Y'all can still hear, I'm still going through it. It's still lingering. I still feel like I'm sick. And I had just started that business, that cleaning the house. And it wasn't, the thing about cleaning the house, it wasn't hard. It was like me cleaning my own house. I wasn't lifting anything heavy or none of that. I was just cleaning the house. So yes, I had that. It was like I was so ready for bringing in 223 with a whole. It is going to be positive. This too shall pass. But thank God that my body told me something was wrong. Because just imagine if I would continue working, cleaning the house with the fracture in my spine, I could have fucked myself up even more. So God was like, sit your butt down. I'm going to sit your butt down. So I look at the good side of it because I could have been really messed up and continue working and doing that. It really did more damage to my spine. When I caught that, you know what? It took me 8 months. And I know. And I caught it in January. But it seemed like after I caught it, other shit started adding on up to it. So, and I asked them that. They did not want to answer me. I said, you think that some of the stuff that I'm going through is because I caught COVID? And they don't want to answer that. Well, Rona, they don't want to answer that question. They were trying to ignore that question. I sent you a message on your last video, Ron. Try to take vitamin C powder and MSM powder for the COP. You need to keep still. I know, Strictly Platinum. Oh, you will feel better. You need a vacation. I'm glad you listened to your body. Need a lot of people to do. Wait, sorry. Let me see what Dolly says. Sorry, Dolly. Oh, when you feel better, you need a vacation. I am glad you listened to your body. Needs a lot of people to listen to their. Yes, I'm so glad I was so listening to my body. I could have fucked myself up, y'all. Hey, you gotta chill. I could have really messed myself up. Like, really. Oh God, I just thank God that I listened to my body. I thank God because I'm a person. I'm a go getter. Um, yeah, it knocked me down to 119. It took me. Oh, I have no appetite. I eat. I know it's gonna sound bad to y'all. Did my sound go out? Wait, hold on. I don't have an appetite. I don't know if it's I don't have the energy to get up to cook or or I don't know. I just don't have an appetite. So I eat like once a day, maybe twice out the day, which is not good. And maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. A lot. So it's so crazy because 8 months. You hear me? So that's what's been going on to me. I have a compression fracture in my T9 and 10, one of them damn things in my spine. And my tailbone injury is not healing at all. It's not healing. So hopefully we have a game plan when I go into this doctor's office. I hope that they take immediate action. I know they're going to brace me. I know I'm going to have to get the I've been using my back brace, which is it works. I know they're gonna have to put that other back brace on me. The white one. I know that. Yes, movies. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. I couldn't even sit in y'all chats that long. If y'all notice how I drop down in the chat and hang out with y'all, and then I disappear. That's how bad the pain was. The pain was so bad I couldn't focus. I was like, you need to focus. I couldn't focus. I couldn't meditate. I tried. I was praying. It was just so overwhelming. The pain is like overwhelming. It's like the worst pain ever. Especially when your feet and shit start getting numb. Especially when you got tingling in your feet. Especially when you feel like ants is marching up and down your feet with fucking hot matches. Especially when you got a cough and you know you can't cough because you think you're going to blow your back out. So, yes, that's what I've been going through. October, my whole October, I'm into November. And I know that I'm not, and it's not going to be. It's not forever. It's not going to be. I need to heal, and healing is a process. I'm just so pissed off at the fucking hospital. Hi, Ronnie Q. They didn't listen to me. They wouldn't listen to me. They were like, I was making. They were getting mad for like I was irritating them. They were like, you should have seen if you would have seen the way they were in there acting with me. I was like, what is that? I mean, or am I being a problem with you guys? Why are y'all not listening at all? And my sister was like, yeah, the hospitals are, if y'all sick, y'all just be an advocate. I was advocating the best I could. It's just sad that I had to experience that because I never had experience at that hospital like that. Never. Never. I had some cool nurses that listened and I had some that didn't. And then I hate that it's a hospital that some of them are training in. And some of these doctors that are doctors, physicians that's in charge of the whole ward, they're trying to get them paper. I know the ins and outs. I don't say this. I know the ins and outs of the hospital, and I get some of that. But the bedside manners went out the window, out the window. I'm pleading with these people. Just give me an MRI. Just do that. I mean, I'm like begging them, and they're like, "Oh, you don't need an MRI. Your X-ray came out fine." I'm like, "No, something is going on." So that was the worst experience I had at the hospital. Yeah, that's the. Yep, Ronnie Q. And that's what yep. That's exactly what I went through. Yep. And especially a woman. They feel that as African American women, we can endure pain, which is a lie. They did that experiment on that African woman, the doctor of gynecologists, and did an atrocious thing to the African American woman, the African woman. And his studies concluded that we can endure pain, which is a lie. We hurt just as much as as the white people. Our pain is real. We're not over exaggerating our pain. This pain is real, you know. And I know they're going through this whole big thing of opiate use with the hospitals because so many hospitals has been getting dinged, has been getting written up. But as I sat in the hospital, everybody else in that world was getting their pain pills. They was giving me, guess what they was trying to give me with a Guess what they were trying to get? They was giving me Tylenol. Straight Tylenol. Straight Tylenol. And I'm in pain. I'm like, that Tylenol's not working. They did not want to give me shit. Really cute. Thank you so much for the shout out. I just learned about you today. I did my due. I know. I was so overwhelmed, Carrie. I was so tired. I was like, I had no fight in me. But I will be making a call tomorrow because the lady from the hospital did reach out to me, and I will be writing a complaint. We have to advocate for ourselves when it goes. Yes, we have to advocate. And after let me tell you what. After a while, I said, you know what? I don't even want them touching me. I wait, and I thought about it. I was like, they already aggravated. They feel like they didn't want to help me. Um, I'm not gonna let them leave me alone because I don't want them to do something. I don't come back home. Hey, Gaia. And then let me tell you this. Let me tell you when they gave me the on my record, it says that I'm allergic to penicillin. The amoxicillin is AZ something. Should it start with an AZIT? Is another part of when they gave me that stuff. That I felt that when they got in my IV, I felt something was wrong. It hit me that fast. I was like, why is my? They don't even give black children the same amount of pain pills. Yes. Well, with the people being so strung out on drugs and pills, people seek pills. It makes it hard for people when they really, yep. That is so. Hi, the beach is better. That is so true. And the thing about it's so bad with the opioid pandemic is that half the people. How about put it? It's the opioid. It's the fentanyl. That's the stuff that's killing people. The fentanyl. But when they made that law in 2000 and I'm gonna say 14, I'm guessing, with the opioid thing and how much a doctor can give you, how much they da 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 da. Half the people that were really needing the stuff with chronic pain and other illnesses went out and started seeking pills on the street. And so when they went out to the street to seek the medication, that's when the fluctuation of fentanyl came in, and they were lacing the pills with the fentanyl. It's a catch-22 with this thing. So I just clicked on, not sure what conversation about, but a nurse told me that even the hospitals don't. Nope, they don't want to give you pain medicine, Gaia. They sure don't. They don't want to give you pain medication. Yep, that's the thing. But the law has changed. It's changing as we speak. I follow this guy on TikTok, and he's an advocate for people who has chronic pain. They wasn't even going to give pain medicine to people who have cancer. That's how bad it got. For people who are really sick or in pain, we are suffering because of the pandemic, epidemic, whatever they want to call it, of the opioid use. And the only reason why the opioid use is a big red flag because people like us it wasn't us, our brown skinned people. It was in the suburbs where a lot of white people and children were ODing on opioids. It wasn't our people. So you know how that goes. They're going to rush in and save the day. Gabapentin, that doesn't work. Yeah, gabapentin is usually for nerve damage and to settle the nerve pain. I take it for that. My own doctor won't give me anything for my chronic pain. Oh, wow. Wow. Great private pain medicine. Actually, they're going to send me to, well, I don't know what's going to happen now. Well, I'm going to say my doctor, anyway, my doctor good. My doctor listens. My doctor understands. So I'm in a good position that I am able to somehow help the pain, which they're not, it's like putting a band-aid on what's going on with me. It's not working because yeah. But my doctor listens to me. I thank God. And I've been with this doctor office since 1999. And because I already have cervical issues. I have titanium rods in my neck, in my C4, 5, and 6, and 7. I had a job that I was a driver in my job, and I had an accident. And the accident resulted in my neck got messed up, so I have titanium rods already in my spine. So my doctor already knows my history. Thank God. That's a Gabapentin is for nerve pain. However, I just learned that if you take enough of them, you can get high. I never thought about that guy. The lies they tell. Wait, Gabapentin, you can't get high. You can? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Y'all know what been helping me? Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. Woo! Mary Jane been my life. Oh, Mary Jane. Mary Jane been my rescuer. Mary Jane has kept me calm through it all. I've been eating edibles, y'all. Uh-huh. I was on that bed. Yep, I've been on Mary Jane. Ooh. You take it for the you take gabapentin? I tried. I don't know. Yep, I just watched a YouTube video about what it does to the brain. What gabapentin? They try to give me gabapentin for after effects of shingles. Yeah, and the gabapentin is, hey, Gemini 45. Hey, the bushes, boo. Hey, everybody. Gabapentin is also a seizure medicine. It's also for people who have seizures. So, yeah, gabapentin has been the new pain pill that they've been giving everybody. Um, I'm glad we're talking about this because somebody said Lyrica is good too. Is it Lyrica or Lyric? Somebody said that is good too. Gemini 2075. Yeah, is it so important that as women, as African American women, to really advocate for ourselves when it comes to our bodies? You know, because they will dismiss us in a quickness. And thank God my doctor listened, because I could have been walking around with this compression fracture and did something else. My doctor's like, nah, something ain't right. Something don't look good. I mean, I can dress. I could barely take a bath. Being honest, some days I couldn't take a bath. All I could do is just lay there, and that's gross as hell. I was doing baby wipes. Got me some baby wipes. Got me some. I'll do a sponge bath real quick. Yeah, Lyrica. It was to a point that I couldn't even like really take care of myself. Oh, it made you feel itchy? Oh, wow. I'm a smoke, yes. I told my doctor, but they don't even trip off of marijuana no more. They'll give it to you. But yes, the last month was this, oh my gosh. But y'all making me laugh, so I'm feeling better today because I was in a dark space like this whole weekend. Um, I couldn't attend my nephew's baby shower. My sister's first grandchild. I couldn't attend their baby shower because they live like an hour and 45 minutes away, and there was no way I'll be able to sit in the car that long. So I've been missing out on a lot of stuff, and then I don't want to be around people because I don't want to get sick again. So I'm in like a fucked up situation, but it's gonna be all good. Anxiety, pain, sorrow, depression, beam me up, Scotty, beam me, girl. It knocks me out. I take it when I get pain in my back. It is addictive, so I don't take it regular. You got CPOT, dude? Oh, that shit right there. Ugh. Pain, yes, it changes me. That bush is long time. It's awful. Pain is just. Ugh. Oh, and guess what, you guys? Guess what made my day? Guess what made my night? I get a text, and then I opened up the text from my son's girlfriend, and all I seen is it's a girl. Ah, my son is having a little girl. This will be I have three grandbabies. I have three granddaughters. I have three granddaughters. I have another granddaughter coming. I'm so happy. You know they believe black women are strong enough to endure chronic pain, hence the reason they miss. Yes. Thank you. I have a granddaughter. That made my whole day. So with that was when I heard that, I have to fight. I have to get better. I have to just get up, pick up my bed, my mattress, and let this healing process begin. I know it's going to, I'm going to be down for a minute. I get that. But I am determined to get better because my grandbabies are my world. Those are my buddies, my little those are my ride and live grandbabies. So I'm excited about my son being a dad to a little girl. And I hate that thing. And they gave it to people for yes, you're right. And I hate that stigma that black women can endure pain. Pain can kill you. You could be in so much pain that you can go into cardiac arrest. You could have a stroke. It's so much things that can happen to you when you're in so much pain. And I felt like I was just going to die. But God said, no, it was nights I just sat up all night just praying. Like, God, I am laying my hands on myself. I am believing that I am healed. I am whole. I'm complete. God, just help me get through this night. Pain can drive you. Yes, Ronnie Q. Pain causes depression. Yep. Pain make you don't want to eat. 75, it works better when you take it at night. Yeah. Take what? Lyrica? Gabby Pitton? Well, I take with my Gabby Pitton, I take it at night. I take it at night. I do. Yes, God, I took it in my own hands. So I sure did. I want to call my medical insurance and tell me y'all gonna pay me for my back brace I bought. Look. Yes, and it's sad that women have us as women, black women, have to endure such bad treatment when it comes to our medical needs. It has been I have heard many stories of black women leaving the hospital and are not making it back. I have heard women having heart attacks and the doctor said you're not having a heart attack. Pain make you evil. Pain will make you do some strange shit. Pain is a mug. Pain, and this thing, I have my pain in my spine. That's what all the nerves are. And each part of your spine, it goes to different parts of your body. Like, I'm going to say where mine's at, where my T9 compression fracture is at. That part affects your kidneys. It's your kidneys, your arms, and your limbs. And I'm feeling it in my arms. I'm feeling different. It's just weird. Oh, and when I touch my back, it's so tender. And I was thinking about getting into the hot tub. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm at my daughter's house. My daughter was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm leaving out of town. Me and the kids. She took the kids on a little staycation. Her and her kids, and she wanted me to house sit for her. My daughter have a beautiful her place is. It's a place of healing. It's by the woods. I have these beautiful mountains I can look at. And she's like, do you want to stay at my house for a couple of days? So I've been at my daughter's house. And my grandson was like, here, Granny, come sleep in my bed. I was like, no, I'm going to go in your mama bed. He's like, no, my bed's going to make you feel better. So I've been in my grandson's room chilling in his bed. Gavin Pillar works better when you take. Okay, it really is. Even going to pain management like they are forcing folks to do can be an issue because many of those. Yep. I have the TENS machine. Oh, I just use a TENS machines when it's good. When it gets real bad. Did you have surgery? The hot tub is good. Just sit against. I don't think being sitting against my back is too tender to sit against the jets. Gaia. I don't want to have the jets hit. It might hit that. I'm just gonna soak in it. I don't want nothing to touch my back because I don't want the pressure hitting my back, and I have that fracture. I don't want nothing to get shifted, moved, or nothing. But yeah, my daughter apartment complex have a pool, the hot tub, and a sauna down there. Hey, Bella Joy, Sugar Wigger. So I think I'm gonna go enjoy that later on. No, I haven't had surgery. I heard with that type of where mine's located at. Well, I use Google because I need to know what the fuck going on. They said usually they would put If you, it depends what doctors or what type of treatments doctors usually use. I go to an orthopedic specialist, but my doctor is also he does neuro, so I have the best of both worlds because he deals. My doctors are neuro, and then I have the ortho. I have a great team of doctors. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I just have to thank God for the doctors that He has placed in my life. What I was about to say? Should pain make you forget? What the fuck I was about to say? Oh shit, pain make you forget too. So with that type of injury, usually they will either they will insert a needle in your back and fill that area that's collapsed or compressed with cement. That's one alternative. I think I'm past the spinal injections, but that's another treatment that or it can heal on its own. But I think with my case, I think I have other stuff. I might have orthopesis. What you call that shit? Y'all know when you get older, your bones get brittle. I think I might have that. Yeah, I have a great team of doctors. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I think I have that. I think that's what's going on. That's the only thing I can think about. Why am I fracturing my spine? Hey, Stig. Thank you, Gaia. That's what it. I had to ask Stiggs how to pronounce it. I'm kind of tongue tied. Some of my words don't come out right. I think that's what I'm having. I think that's what's going on with me. I already had menopause. Well, let's be frank. I ain't no spring chicken. I went to early menopause. I had we being about it. I started my menopause at 40 years old, and it ended like at 43, and I'm 55. So I haven't had a cycle in 10 years. My in menopause. It seemed like as soon as my daughter had my grandson, I went into menopause. Isn't that crazy? I went into full blown menopause. Um, Damn, I keep forgetting. Hey, Sticks. Damn. See, I'm fucked up. So I think that might be it. This might be the issue that I'm going through because I did start early menopause. I got my tubes tied at the age of 27. Um, I have my mother and my dad both had bad hips. That has a lot to do with it. They broke both their hips. I think some of this might be genetic too, but I don't think so. I'm trying to. I'm just shooting. I don't know why I'm falling. I don't know why I'm falling apart, but I don't like it. Look, you did, Fifi. I mean, it's just like a catalyst of everything. Just oh god, just imagine, hey Muffy, and then through all this, and they tell me, and then I couldn't cough. So I had so much fluid. That's why I stayed in the hospital because I couldn't get up the mucus and stuff because I couldn't cough because my back was fucked up. So I had the humidifier in my house. I had pots of Vicks boiling it. I was doing every goddamn thing in my house to get rid of the cold symptoms before I can be able to focus on the back pain because I couldn't. It was just so horrible. It was horrible. It's like, you know what? I understand when people say if like I had broken ribs. Never had broken ribs, but I hear people say when you have broken ribs you couldn't breathe. Well, mine was just in my back, so I couldn't breathe. When I breathed, I was like, I couldn't even blow my freaking. I couldn't blow my nose. I couldn't sniff real hard. That's how bad it was. It's like when I sniff, it's like my spine was going up. And then one day I was in the kitchen, and I was adjusting my back brace, and it's like and at that moment, it's like my whole spine collapsed. I was standing up straight, and because I had the back brace on. With the back brace, I was standing up straight, but when I took the back brace off, it's like my back said boom. If my whole body just shifted downwards, my knees buckled. I was just sitting there like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? So I put the back brace back on and set myself up, and then I figured out that's what was going on. So when you have a compression fracture like that, you lose height. It's called spine collapsing in layman's terms. Um, so I've been very vigilant to keep the damn back brace on. I started. I'm telling you, think mopping cause pain. Going to the bathroom cause pain. Oh Lord, woo! That's a whole. It affects. It is so crazy how your spine has so many nerves in it that it navigates everything that's going on in your body. Um, Going to the bathroom was trick. It was. Oh yeah. I was going through hell. Yeah, I had to buy pads. Yeah, it just affects you so much. It's like yeah, it was a lot. Sticks, how are you doing? Oh, Mama Fifi, I heard you cussing and a fussing the other day. Mama Fifi, I didn't know you know how to drag, girl. You had me snatching my invisible pearls, Mama Fifi. I seen you and I heard you, girl. Girl, drag on, drag on. Hold on. Fifi, Fifi, you feel me? I can't even turn around. I'm like, I'm at a point of only stay forward. If I turn around, I have to turn my whole body around. So I had to learn. I had got one of those. Oh, my cane. My cane was my best friend. Oh, my cane was. Oh, I came but at one with that. I didn't like that cane at first, so I ain't using that cane. I'm not gonna use. The devil is a lie. God was like, "Girl, you better grab that cane, or you ain't gonna get up off this bed." So I've been. Thank you, Dolly. I've been using a pain. My pain. I've been using a cane to stand up, to sit down, because I put all my weight on on my cane to stand up. So I've been using my cane. Thank God for my cane. If I didn't have that cane, I think I've been stuck in a bed. I didn't know either. First time I had to do that for people who came at me. So girl, I know. I've been there too in your boat. Somebody cuss you out, you cuss their butts back out. That's all. Smart canes are floor. What, Mama Fifi? Yes, my cane is my best friend. I've been using that. Lisa's a cute cane. Okay. Thank you, Muffy. It's a cute cane. My cane is cute. Okay. But yes. Driving is, oh God. I'm not driving right now. My daughter is my taxi. I could drive maybe to Target, but not I can't drive far. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm not gonna risk it. But driving has been difficult. A lot of stuff has changed, and I'm going with the flow. I'm learning what to do and not to do. Gemini, she told all it. I was like, oh, what? Oh, Mama Fifi was going in. Yes, Kane is better than hitting the floor. You're so right. Yes. Yeah, so I just advise each and one of y'all, please, 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 whenever you ever get into a situation that you are sick, fight, fight with them. Fight with the doctors. Not fight with them, but let them know. Put your foot down. Don't let them disregard you because they wear white coats. Okay? And I know people say that, in this time and era that this opioid um, epidemic has really hurt people who are really needing these pain pills because they're in pain. I hope that you find. I'm about to find it, but they are saying that the laws are starting to change. I guess after COVID happened, but I just heard of the laws are gradually changing with the opioids, the pain pills that doctors will be able to give to their patients if you need them. And I understand that they can be addictive if you use them too long, but if you need to use them, use them. I've been doing. I can't take ibuprofen because it messes up my stomach really bad. Actually, it makes me go into exasperation. That's a fun. But I've been taking Tylenol when I'm feeling like I need to get the edge off. I went to a spine specialist Friday. You fired? Wait, wait. You went to a spine surgeon? You fired him yesterday? And don't think you can't fire your doctors. You can find another doctor. We have to advocate for ourselves as being African American women. We have to. We have to. Because what I went through last month, nobody should ever go through what I went through last month. First, y'all gave me the wrong damn antibiotics. Hi, watching from Cloud Nine. First, y'all gave me the wrong damn antibiotics. Antibiotics almost killed me. They almost killed me with those. I could have died from those antibiotics. And you should have seen the nurse flying in the room. I'm in there. I'm already hooked up to I'm hooked up. What the hell, on? I'm asking for oxygen. And it's like the lady was doing my treatment, and she left. She said, "Oh, you don't need oxygen." And then when they gave me the antibiotics, I'm in there. I could barely scream because I could barely breathe. I'm like, "Help! Help! Something's wrong." That nurse flew in that room. "Oh, I gave you the wrong bitch. I know you gave me the wrong damn medicine. You did give me the wrong medicine. They had to give me hella Benadryl. And let me tell you how funky fucking. Oh, I'm about to get after the whole reaction with the me getting the reaction to the antibiotics. They didn't want to give me no damn Benadryl for the itching of my feet and my hands. They did not want to give me no damn Benadryl. I was like, I need more Benadryl. We have to ask the doctor. I was like, you have to ask him to get a doctor. I need some Benadryl. I had like my whole hand. If I took my feet were red, like I walked on hot coals. It was itchy. I was itching all over. I was itchy. They weren't even trying to be so sticking about some damn Benadryl. I understand dealing with them treats everyone like addicts, and it's not to take our yep. And it just make you feel like you just want to give up. You're just like I tried to fight my hardest. You're sick, you know. And then my daughter came up and she even was like, "What's going on? Like, why are y'all treating my mom like this?" "Oh, your mom's fine." She's like, "No, my mom's in there in pain." You know. So I know next time. I don't know. I hope it's not a next time. I do not even want to go back to that hospital, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So hi, just Andrea. Yeah. So I would have. I know it's not too late. It's not too late because after I found out this finding, it's not too late for me. I'm going to talk to my doctor when I talk to my doctor and see and after I figure what me and my doctor have planned, then I'm going to call back the hospital and ask to speak to whoever is over patient relations and file a complaint. Or maybe do I need to find a lawyer for? Maybe I need to find a lawyer. Thank you, Andrea. I don't know, but somebody hands about to hit the table because something could have seriously happened to me. A compression fracture, my back fractured, and I have no support. I'm sick, and y'all sent me home like that. And y'all was wondering, why is your blood pressure so high? I'm fucking in pain. Tell you how bad it was. My blood pressure got to, I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. My blood pressure got to 206 over 106. And they came flying in that room. They got the pumping stuff in the IV. Like, why is your blood pressure so high? I'm in pain. And with my blood pressure going high, my glucose went high. And so they had to give me some fucking insulin in there. So, and then it was like, oh, your body has an infection. Da, 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 da. It might be my damn back, dummy. Watch that, stupid. I've been known to pick up hospital phones and call 911 to take me to another hospital nurses. That's what somebody else told me to do. Yes, wrong man. That's what. Yes, that's stroke pressure. And they're gonna ask me why is my blood pressure so high? Because I'm in pain. And that's when the doctor finally broke down. It's like, okay, give her some. Like you could have did that yesterday. Y'all could have did that yesterday. Thank you. I have a beautiful. I'm telling y'all, these team of doctors are. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all my doctor. I'm just gonna. My doctor was around you of Grey's Anatomy. My doctor office that I go to reminds me of the whole Grey's fucking Anatomy. They got some fine ass young, not fine. They got some nice looking older doctors. They got some. I mean, I ain't going there just because the doctor's cute. The team is just so. I don't know. They must. I don't know. But these. I just. Oh God. They are good at their job. Everything. So to think about it, yes, they sticks. They be wearing those little suits and stuff. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Woo! Girl, they got some cute ass doctors in my office. They got one black one. He a neurosurgeon, and he is. Woo! I'm trying to get my daughter down. I'm like, you need to come to my doctor's appointment because now you can come in the office. It's a doctor there. Mr. McDreamy. He black, y'all. He's a neurosurgeon, and it's so good to see a African American doctor in an all. Ooh, yeah. So I don't mind disrobing in front of his plane. Yes, they do what's wrong in the hospital when it comes to pay. Yes, they do. They do what's really, really wrong. And it's not fair at all. Especially for us women of color. They don't believe us. And that's the sad part about it. And I'm going to change that in my community. I'm going to change that at that hospital. I'm going to nip. I'm telling y'all, I'm not letting this go because I would hate this to happen to another one of my sisters. I would hate for this to happen to one of my sisters. Period. I'm going to ruffle some feathers. But at the time, I was like, sure, I might have to come out. I don't want no. Got to be careful. But yes, that is crazy. It's just sad that we have to go through that for pain management. In other words, what's your pain? Oh, your pain can't be an 8. If it was an 8, you'd be on the floor. Bitch, how you going to tell me my pain ain't an 8? How you going to tell me? Y'all can't even catch pain. Y'all can't see pain. My pain might be different from another person's pain. Oh, when I hurt my leg, I didn't hurt. You and I are two different people. Don't compare me to you. You are a nurse. You shouldn't be comparing me to you. You shouldn't be telling me about your damn injury. You are a nurse. Period. Give a fuck if you broke 18 bones in your damn body. My pain is not like your pain. Don't compare me to your wife. Let me shut up because I'm about to go on a tangent. Anywho, because I'm not like that. But don't compare my pain to your pain. Period. That's just messed up. But yeah, so I thank God for thank God. Ooh, because if it was any other, and I'm so happy that I do have the medical insurance that I'm able to go to the doctors. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Because some people don't. I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful. You know, if we say it's an 8, say it again, Roger for cloud. Say it again. If we say it's an 8, they look at us like it's a 4. No, it's an 8. It's about to be a 10 and 10 and 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the kids. Hey, you home?
No, I'm about to go back. I have to grab her mom don't want me to make gumbo, but I ain't got my pie.
When you coming back?
Later.
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Tamika. Thank you, very Carrie. Okay. A lot of filet. Like this. Yep, the whole thing. Listen, you got a big pot of gumbo, so you gotta. Yes, you can still do your. You can still do your. You didn't do. I don't do no roux. I just do mine with the gumbo filet and okra. Sometimes I might put a little.
Wait, so
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, they don't take us serious. The kicker is being told you imagine it. So now you need to see a therapist to deal with mental issues causing physical. Got that right there. Sorry, y'all, girl. I'm trying to. My daughter's making gumbo today, and she want to make it like her mama's. And I don't do. I mean, sometimes I do make a roux with my gumbo, but with me, I just do the water from the chicken. You know, the boil. Well, I use chicken broth, and I use gumbo filet and okra to make mine. If I need to make it thicker, I'll do a little roux. But I just basically use gumbo filet and chicken broth and okra as my roux. My daughter's cooking gumbo. I made me a crab boil last night. Um, Gaia. That's what my doctor told me that one doctor, that's why I fired his ass, told me my pain was in my head. Sir, excuse me? I have fucking titanium rods in my neck. I have donor bone in my neck. My neck ain't my neck. Y'all built my neck up. And my neck hurt. I'm still my surgeons say fire any doctor who say your pain is in your for real, Fifi. I'm sick. It's sickening, yellow. I'm making gumbo for my baby girl. Yeah, my daughter's making some. I just had a crab boil last night. But I love crab. I love seafood. And that's another thing they try to say that it's in my head. I know my pain in my goddamn head. I ain't crazy, but they will make you feel like you're crazy. Like, no, I'm not. It's something seriously wrong with me. And I thank God that I pressured. And I just thank God my doctor. I thank God my doctor listened to me. Well, she didn't have to listen to me. If y'all would have seen the way I looked when I walked in the office, y'all was like, "Ooh, glam." My color changed. I was dark. My color changed. I was darker than what I am. I was dark when I came in there. She was like, I know I just got out the hospital, but she's like, "You don't look good." I was like, "I don't feel good." She said, "No, your color." My color was off. Everything. She could tell. Your doctor know how you. She was like, "No, something's going on." Nope, nope, nope. She said, "I'm so sorry." She even apologized for the hospital. Like, "I'm so sorry you went through that. If I would have known that it was that serious, I would have came over there." And it's so crazy. Have y'all noticed that? Y'all remember this? Remember when you went to the hospital? Your doctor came to the hospital with you? Your regular physician? You didn't have to deal with the hospital doctors. Now they changed that stuff. Your only time your doctor goes to the hospital with you, my let's they call them in there. But back in the day when you got sick, your doctor followed you to the emergency hospital and they treated you at the hospital. You didn't have an in-house doctor. After he treated you, usually an in-house doctor would take care of you. But most of the time back when I remember I went to the hospital, my doctor was at the hospital with me. Y'all want some gumbo too? Oh, I'm so oh, she go, I want some cornbread. She like, look, shh, shh, shh. Y'all know a secret. At least I get spoiled by my kids. They've been feeding I haven't been, I've been eating as much as I could eat, but my daughter's been feeding my ass off. Ooh, she been bringing me like, she been making all kind of little dishes. And I just, I don't eat that much so I can kind of eat it for leftovers, but she been feeding me. So they've been taking care of me. Looking at my MRI, CAT, CTS, and Y'all, I'm going way back, y'all. Y'all remember something about y'all remember that? Y'all remember doctors used to make house calls too? I remember I go that far. I was at the end of the house. I was at the end of the house call days. But I remember going to the hospital and my doctor would go there. It wasn't no random doctor that was only gonna see me for a minute. It was my doctor who knew me. Okay? And so my doctor told me if she would have known that this was going on, and if I would have been like kind of persistent, that she would have came to the hospital. She's like, she said she felt bad that this happened to me. She said, I'm reading the charts right now. She said, you've been through hell. She said, they gave you the wrong, it was just like, you've been through a lot. So she listened to me. Don't always think it's due to race. I am white and I have been through a lot of, I don't always think it does. My tongue getting tied. Don't always think it's due to race. I am white, and I have been through a lot to get proper medical care, and I know a lot of others dealing with the same problem. Yeah, but Gemini 99. I'm gonna have to not. We could agree to disagree, but most of the time, they believe that African American women can endure pain, that we can deal with pain, that pain is different between us and Caucasian women, that our bodies is different from. I think we got the same DNA. Only thing we ain't got is the same DNA and other things, but we have the same heart. Or I don't know, but they do treat us differently as African American women when it comes to pain. Some women do. Caucasian women might go through the bumps of the road, but I think y'all get more better treatment than us. I really believe that, and I really believe that. Yeah. I'm 66, and I remember I was delivered. It has a lot to do with race. I believe it does, and that's just my stance on it. I see it every day. Until you could be in my shoes as a Black African American woman, you just don't know what we go through when we go through these doctors and through these hospitals. You don't know how the treatment we have been through. Yours might have been a little bit. Ours is no comparison. That's my stance because I just went through it, and I'm speaking to other women in the chat. I think majority of y'all are African American women, and we're not making a race thing, but it's this reality. Thank you. It's just a reality, and this is our reality. Like I was just there, and I heard how they talked to the other patients that were white. I was there. My pain was so bad, I had a combo of fentanyl patches, a low dose of Dilaudid. I was finally able to walk like a normal person, cook, clean, and drive, and etc. Then I got a new doctor. Oh, Lord. How did they do that to you, Gaia? Oh, wow. That's a lot. I wish I could bottle up my doctor and give him peace to each and every one of y'all. Even I'm gonna tell you, my doctor, my doctors, what they call him, the doctor physician assistant, and the nurse practitioner are the bomb. Everybody that's working up under my doctor, see things like my doctor sees things. I'm just amazed. She said, I get good treatment because being a former healthcare professional, I don't take. Oh, yeah. None of us know what one another has been through or going. I understand that, Gemini, but I'm just saying majority of the time, African American women get treated like shit when it comes to medical. It is what it is. That's how I view it. And it has been, everybody, we see it. We've been talking about it. Just like with Serena Williams. She almost died. And she's a multi-millionaire. She got buku of money. Her money didn't mean shit when she got into that hospital. Her dollars didn't mean nothing when she went into the hospital. I read the doctor in a post-op area. I had monitors going off. People got scared. They knocked me out. I worked with them. I know a white woman who gets so many pills and she sells them. My friend who is Black went to the same doctor with worse problems and would not see. Let's call a spade a spade. It's nothing to be. It's just what it is. I know a white woman who gets so many pills and she sells them. My friend who was black went to the same doctor with worse problems and he would not get the pain management. Wow. Wow. Hey, a view is a view. And it's nothing to really argue about. It's just what it is. This is what we are dealing with. This is what we deal with as African American women. Period. It's just what it is. And my thing is, we need to learn how to advocate. And it's because it's so sad because they just give you a doctor. Here's a doctor. Here's a doctor. That it's just messed up when somebody's really chronically dealing with some stuff, and they just look at you like you crazy and tell you, "Oh no, you're not in pain. Your pain is not a. It couldn't be an 8. It has to be a 3. Oh, we don't give you pain meds. You can take a Tylenol. It's not that bad." And you were there about to have a stroke and a heart attack. And we put our trust into these people who take an oath. An oath. You take an oath as a doctor. And it's like we're just going backwards in time. That's all. I just hate to see what our people who went through, what people went through in the 60s, the 50s, the 30s. I just imagine what they had to go through. Speak up, then call everyone. I had 3 head people in my... That's right. Speak up and call everyone. Yep. And that's what I should have done. I was just so tired. I know now. I think I was more in disbelief. I think that's what it was. I was in disbelief that I was being treated like this. I was in so much pain that I couldn't focus. And I just think, let me just make it off this goddamn hospital because I'm asking them for shit. They could put anything in my goddamn IV and then tell my family something else went wrong. So I just wanted to make it out the goddamn hospital that trip. I really wanted to make it out the hospital. I used to just let the doctors tell me what they wanted. Now I speak up. I got tired of being, yes, right, watching for Cloud 9. Yes, I seen it firsthand. My brother went into, let me slow down. Yes, I seen it firsthand. My brother went in for having chest pain, and a white person came in with a little cut on his finger, and they sent him to a back wall. Yes, that right there. That's another issue. Waiting room etiquette. Okay? That's another thing we have to deal with. And they have, and when you go to the ER, they have like certain criteria you have to meet before you get to those double-sided doors. Shortness of breath, and chest pains, and stroke. Like if you feel like you're having a stroke, you go straight to the back. They take your vitals, they hook you up, and if you're going through those things, then you stay back there. But there's a hierarchy in the waiting room too. Okay? And sometimes they don't even follow that. I don't play. I'll call the newspaper to ask anyone doing an article on bad patient care, and I go, Fifi. Thank you for dropping that. Okay. That was the experience I had last month. Was awful. That was awful. Nobody should be ever treated like that, ever. And then the outcome comes out, something is wrong with your spine. I want to go back in their face and rub the damn paper of my MRI all in their face. See? But I'm going to do something better. I'm going to make calls after I talk to my doctor. I'm going to make some calls. That's awesome, Fifi. We definitely have to. Yes, we have to. And don't let nobody ever tell you, oh, no, y'all don't get mistreated. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. We do as African American women. Call a spade a spade. It happens. Majority of us have been, everybody in this chat can say that they had a bad experience with a doctor or at a hospital. And who can get pain pills and who can't get pain pills. Oh, you can deal with that pain. You have your femur in your hip, your leg could be twisted and all bent up, and they be like, oh, you can take Tylenol for that. Fifi. Yes, don't have time at all. I don't argue. Oh, we're not arguing, Gemini. No, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that I'm going to make sure I'm letting my sisters know that after what I experienced, please speak up. Don't think because they have white coats on that they're smarter than you. We know our body better than anybody. We know our bodies. We know what our body can endure. Don't let them tell you that your pain was an 8, that it's not an 8, it's a 4. I would double it. It's a 20, goddamn it. It's a 20. Shit, I'm called blue. I was playing. But it's sad that the whole opioid situation has affected a lot of people who are really needing assistance with controlling their pain. That's the sad part about it. And nobody wants to be on pain pills. Nobody want to be taking those motherfuckers every day. Nobody want to be dependent on them. I believe that everybody who can live a pain-free life would take that and then take a pain-free life instead of popping pain pills. I truly believe that. Or take any other over-the-counter medicine before they have to go to taking pain pills. But if the pain is there and is unbearable, why not alleviate that for somebody? Why not make that patient more comfortable until the problem is resolved? I was shocked how much meds they gave me. They gave me 10 milligrams of pork and morphine for breakthrough pain. You know what my problem is with that too, Fifi? How do you get before the pain? I understand the breakthrough, but that's where I mess up with me. I wait till I get in so much pain that, how do you put it? Phoebe, you know what I'm trying to say, right? I'll be in so much pain that the pain pill won't work because I have, how do you put it? You know what I'm trying to say, right, y'all? The breakthrough pain. They say you catch the pain before it gets unbearable. I don't do that. I wait till like 7 hours into being in pain. I'll wait 7 hours before the pain before I even decide to take a pain pill. I've been in pain 5 hours. Oh, it's too late now because I'm over the threshold. I'm in pain. The pain pill is not going to work. So yeah, that's the tricky part. Guys, so I hate when they ask that question because they don't believe you when you tell them how much pain you actually take them before the pain. Okay, yeah. That's why I mess up on that part. Okay. See, I mess up on that part. I'll wait till I'm in deep pain before I'll wait till I'm into, yeah, I get it. And that's what pain management is for. So I'm not able to manage my pain because I don't have pain management right now. Okay. Yeah, I usually take mine when I wake up in the morning. And then I take one before I go to bed at night. If it gets too bad in the middle of the day, well, this time, I ain't gonna lie. I've been taking my damn medicine because I've been in pain. I ain't gonna lie. This last month, oh yeah, I was taking mine on schedule. I was taking them motherfuckers every 4 times a day. Oh yes, I was. But before that, I wasn't doing it. And then I got to a point of that's when I went to the hospital. Yes. No. I sure did. Oh, they had gave me some muscle relaxers. I don't like them things. I don't. I don't like them. They make me feel like I took like 20,000 Benadryls. My husband had a motorcycle. Okay. My husband had a motorcycle wreck that crushed his pelvic and broke his femur, and they tried sending him on with. What? What? Because he smoked weed. Where you at? Because I'm not. I'm in California, so they don't even trip off marijuana out here when it comes to pain medicine and marijuana. They don't trip. They don't even trip no more. So I don't know where you at, Gemini, but California, you can smoke on. As long as you don't have alcohol and other drugs in your system, you're pretty safe. Marijuana, they be like, girl, you good. Mm-hmm. Yep, because I tell them I take edibles. It goes with the pain. Yes, but marijuana helps though. Marijuana helps too. So I understand why. Maybe you were somewhere else, but California, you can smoke until the wheels fall off. I'm Gaia. Sometimes they tell you we'd rather give you marijuana than pain pills. Okay, honestly, I'm preparing to have 6 screws and other hardware. Oh, wait. Honestly, I'm preparing to have 6 screws and other hardware on my back and replace it all. That's some of the work. Oh, God. Yes, Fifi. I just told you I have C4, 5, and 6 titanium rods. If you look at my neck, I look like Frank. If you see the X-ray of my neck, it look like Frankenstein. And they put donor bone, which they got somebody a dead person bone in my neck, and yeah, plates and screws. Yep, I had that surgery. What? A pelvic injury alone is painful as fuck. Oh, Jim, how did your... Oh, you in North Carolina? Oh, you in North Carolina. You just have bad medical care out there. Oh, you're going to be down. We're going to lift you up, Mama Fifi, in prayer that God's healing hands will be all through that surgical room, that each doctor have contact with you will have patience, understanding, and compassion. And let the angel of the Lord camp around you. His minister, healing angels will keep you. And you're going to be okay, girl. Yeah, you in North... Okay, yeah, you in North Carolina, so that's different. I'm in California, so they're very, California's kind of laid back. So we're lucky with that one. I'm thank God I'm in California. That's all I got to say. Oh, I understand y'all have horrible medical care out there, and that's crazy when you go to different states how different states operate and stuff. Yeah, California, you can smoke weed. They look at weed like a cigarette now in California. That's how they look at weed now. You can smoke this smoke. I'm not going to want anyone. What? Fifi. My daughter also had an allergic reaction to one of her medication that paralyzed her on her left side. And when the doctor had a nasty attitude and told the police, wait, what? And attitude, I told the police, man, there he go. Wait, what? Let me read that. Girl, my daughter also had an allergic reaction to one of the medications that paralyzed her on her left side. And one doctor had a nasty attitude. And I told the police, man, there he better be. Oh, you called the police? You called the police on the doctor? It's so disheartening to hear all these stories, that the little stories I'm hearing in this chat about medical, the medical field, the doctors and how they treat us and our babies. Wow. Now, if they have to call the police on a doctor, you know it must have been bad. And if they'll feel like, oh, the doctor's right, he's the doctor, you don't know nothing because you're... No. And no, that's not cool. I just believe that is not cool. Oh my God. And I've been also following that Shaquilla Robinson. Oh, that is so sad what happened to that young lady. And I can only imagine what she was going through, what she went through. Because me sitting here right here with a compression fracture, how I was going through it and I was able to get medical help, and mine wasn't that bad, but for also to sustain a broken neck with that and letting that girl sit there and suffer like that, that is beyond fucking cruel. They slammed that girl that hard that they broke her neck, and she had a spinal cord injury. What did they do to that young lady? How many people put their hands on that young lady? They all need to be locked up. I've been following that story. It reminds me of the Kanika Dixon a little bit. I've been following that story. And they said also that they spent that girl's money to pay for the Airbnb, that they returned her luggage, but not her purse, not her phone, and her money. Now, the allegedly said they spent $10,000 of that girl's money. They lied to the mother and said it was alcohol poison, which she was not seen by a doctor. That the nurse, there's so many holes in that story that they did. I know, Mama Fifi, and I'm happy. The sad part about it is New Mexico laws and our laws are not the same. And they call it femicide right now. They have not called it homicide. The laws are different in Mexico. And once the FBI do step in, they have to go to the Mexican Federale, and ask them, can we come over there? They have to ask, they just can't, because it didn't happen in the United States. Even if it was planned in the United States, I still think that the United States do not have any control over this. So my prayer is that the Mexican Policia would take this serious and pick this up and extradite these fucking monsters back to Mexico. They left that girl dead in the whole. They left her DIE in the hotel or the Airbnb and caught a plane, upgrade their plane tickets without hearing, allegedly, with the girl's money. They left her down there in the whole Airbnb, deceased. Their stories don't add up. Justice for Shaquilla Robinson. That baby shouldn't have died like that. And then y'all videotape it. Y'all dumbass. Well, no, y'all smart. Thank y'all for videotaping it. Because if they did not have that videotape footage, they would have got away. I believe if they didn't have that footage, they would have got away. They would have got away. Somebody is leaking it. It has to be somebody in that group, or somebody in that group sent those videos out to somebody else because they're being leaked. Yeah, Mexico don't prosecute like us, but if they go to one of those Mexican jails, they wouldn't survive in there, Mama Fifi. 12 years in Mexico jails is like yeah. I don't think they're gonna. United States doesn't have any jurisdiction over it. And he said he wasn't there. I don't think that United States have any jurisdiction over it. Now they might can charge them with robbery by using her if they did use her money, and if they did take $10,000 and did, they could get charged with that because they used it. They could get charged for that because y'all used her money after the fact that she was deceased. She did not give y'all consent to use her funds. Mexico jails are terrible. The FBI. I watched the lead attorney, and he broke it down. Y'all need to watch the video. I think I posted. The lead attorney broke everything down. The FBI can investigate it, and they can ask, because the crime didn't happen in the United States, it happened in Mexico. Robbery and murder, yes. It happened in Mexico. So it happened on Mexican soil. And y'all, so it's tricky because it seems like they can get charged. Only thing the United States can say is, yes, y'all can pick them up in the United States for extradition back to Mexico. They can go knock on the doors and help find them for the Mexican police. They can do all that. But the crime happened in Mexico. Yeah, they covered, yeah. So hopefully, I don't know, it's tricky. We'll see how it plays out. But I really think that it's sad that they did that to that girl. It's sad. And there was another group of, I think it was an African American, that was found in a hotel in Mexico. I think it was from carbon monoxide poisoning before a couple of weeks ago. So that's why I got the stories mixed up. But for Shaquilla, they set that baby girl up. They set that up. They didn't plan it out. They didn't plan it out, but they set that girl up. They set her up. It has to have been something for them to drive them that much to want to fight her. She was, for one, unclothed. So I don't know if they woke her up out of her sleep and jumped on her. And they said that the other girl went to her, grabbed her by her neck and choked her and body slammed her. And then she didn't get back up. Then the weird guy talking about he was rubbing her. It's so much that everybody need to be charged. The one that was videotaping needed to be charged. Everybody in that house need to be charged for what happened to that girl. But if the cruise ship is from the United States, then they have jurisdiction over that cruise ship, Fifi. If the cruise ship came out of the United States, the FBI does have jurisdiction because it's a United States cruise ship. But if it happened on the soil of Mexico, it's Mexico has to pick it up. The FBI can help assist with the case, but Mexico does have jurisdiction over it. So I wish they could do. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but it seems that would be the thing. But if something happened on a cruise ship, of course, the United States will have jurisdiction over it because it's a United States cruise ship. If it comes off the port of the United States, it's part of the United States. They showed it set her up. They knew she wasn't a fighter. And she was telling them, no, I don't want to fight. And they was like, fight, Queen, let's fight. Man, Tell your kids everybody ain't your friends. Remember, Mexico sends their citizens back here if they take. Yes, they do, because they are a what they call it, a sovereign state. You know, I've been like I know what they're talking about, but yeah, everybody's talking about it. It's they said Kyrie Irving donated like 65,000 to the family, which was a blessing. Oh, there go my juice. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm about to drop the link. Hold on. If anybody want to talk about this, y'all lucky. Y'all can come up on the StreamYard. Let me drop the link. If anybody want to talk about this, because it's what you say you never going. I'm not. What you say, Dolly? You never going to Mexico? Yeah, Mexico is ruthless. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that she went somewhere with some people that she thought she trusted. I don't know the dynamics of the relationship between the women and the men and who's who. You know, because sometimes I could go on a trip with Dolly, me and Dolly cool, and Dolly know Fifi, but I don't know Fifi. Me and Fifi ain't cool like that. But it happens like that. We have been around places and people and situations that everybody in the room don't know each other. And that's sad and unfortunate that these fucking cowards, monsters, would do that to that young lady. But I really believe they had this plan. That their planning wasn't good. Thank God. They thought they didn't execute. I thank God everything they tried to do and cover up, it failed. I thank God that it did. Because how you gonna say she had alcohol poison if she seen a nurse? And then y'all say I couldn't take her to the hospital because it cost $5,000. The stories don't make sense. All and the dude was her friend wasn't her friend. I just feel like somebody was doing. Oh no, it seemed like a crime of passion. It hasn't been something internal for them girls to go at that girl like that, and they knew that the baby girl, didn't fight like that. Hollywood Next did a live this morning showing a video of the supposedly one person whose birthday they were celebrating. The video of him saying he didn't get there at the time, but they said he was there at the time of the murder. He got the time zones mixed up. You know, he left Dallas, time zone from Dallas and Mexico is 2 different time zones, ain't it? So they said he got there. He was there. Or he was on his way there. I don't know. I hate these type of... And then they said the dude was a girl, was a dude. They was trolling. They was trolling. The females had no remorse for what happened. No, the female and her best friend didn't have... That dude didn't have no one tear in his eye. He was like, all he was worried about because he couldn't go ATVing. He couldn't enjoy Mexico because of his birthday, because this happened. He did not cry. If one of my friends, first of all, I would never do that to none of my friends because we going to it wouldn't even get to the point that I have to take one of my friends or my homegirls or even a person to the hospital. I'm not set up like that. And it has to be some deep-rooted issues with these young people to let that girl suffer like that. Suffer. And if y'all read the Mexican laws with murder and first degree, it is crazy. Like, and if they, and like their laws is totally different when it comes to first degree. It has to be intentional, it has to be premeditated. And they'll say like if they suffocated her, they said if they charged her with the M word or the F word, that they could get up to 12 years. But in the process of her suffering, if she's suffocated, then they could get 25 to life. It's crazy. It's the laws down there is crazy. So they could get 12 years, but they say if the result of Shaquila's DEATH is from suffocation of her spinal cord, of her neck being broke and of her back or her fracture, whatever, if that caused her to not breathe, then the charges will go up. So we never know. They might don't never make it home. And Mexican jails is a y'all don't watch. I don't watch. What's that called? Behind the Bars. Have y'all watched Behind the Bars on Netflix? Have y'all watched Behind the Bars on Netflix? The inmates run the jail in Mexico. The guards don't run shit in Mexico. The inmates and the cartel run the jails. And if they feel that these people got a little money, they're gonna have the worst. There. Okay, let me read what guy. He claimed he was there. Hold on. He claims he was there Saturday and not Friday. But if she was gone 24 hours after arriving, how was he? That's what I'm saying, Gaia. Make it make sense. She just called my niece in DC. She said yes. In certain areas, she said they can progress them under the RICO. The RICO law is a gang law. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think the RICO, let me see. The RICO law is about, hold on. Let me get right. The racketeer, see, the RICO law is under racketeering. I don't think they'll get charged for RICO. Are you talking the RICO Act? The RICO Act. And that's the same thing, ain't it? Hold on. Shit. Yeah, Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organization Act of 1976, the strength to legal tools, evidence gathered by establishing new power agreements, enhanced sanctions, and new remedies for dealing with unlawful activities. Yeah, I think that's under organized crime. I think the RICO Act is like what they gave R. Kelly. This would be more like straight up. Okay, let me tell you. Hold on. Oh. What is a death? Okay, no. Oh, that's what's the other the prison in Africa? Oh my God, that one, girl. Y'all need to watch. I know I'm very. It's called Behind the Bars. I know it's on Netflix. It's about different prisons around the world, and they got the prison in Mexico. It is gross. It is dirty. It is nasty. The cartel run it. The prisoners run it. It's dark. It's wet. It's disgusting. It's nothing like what's going on in the United States. All doing okay. Let me go back up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Somebody hit the link. Gaia. Somebody. Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna drop this link. I'll be right back. Let me run to the restroom. If not, we can still talk about it because I am so. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, it's cool, Gaia. Don't go to jail in Florida, Texas, or Mexico. She told me Google it, verify congressional law. His plane landed at 12 noon, and the fool kept saying he couldn't even enjoy it. I know. Let me go back up. Hold on. Shit. I want to read. It does remind me of Kanika District, Kanika Jenkins story. All during the video, he was changing his story. She showed the D girl passport and papers showing that what time his plane landed. He kept saying he wasn't there, and he was there. Yeah, he said he was rubbing her hair, and he put on some music. And his story, okay, if he wasn't there, he was there. With best friends like him, I'd rather be alone. He's guilty. He could have stopped it. He's a punk. And then to go sit in the parents' house, y'all. They went and dropped off her luggage and sat in that girl's mama face and told that bold-faced lie that Shaquilla died of alcohol poisoning. And thank God the mama knew and the daddy to get the autopsy report. Because everybody was getting mad at the Mexican police, but they told it's a group of people and they believed them. And then mind you, they left her there. They left before they could even look at that girl's body. They left. They were gone. They were already on their way to the States. They knew what the fuck they were doing. They left. They left that day. They left. They didn't stay in Mexico. They went and got higher plane tickets, allegedly with that girl's money. That's what is being said, and flew back to the States. And they got back to the States. They went and took their asses to that girl's mama house. And they said her friend was walking around sweating bullets, rubbing his much, looking very guilty as fuck. And after they find out what happened, they disappear. All of them. All of them. All their hands are dirty. Every one of them should be locked up in a Mexican jail. They said 12 years in Mexican jail is like 120 years in California, 120 years, period, in a jail. Mexican jails are dangerous for them. So you can imagine what us, yes. No remorse, Strictly Platinum. No remorse. None. And then get up there and come up with these lies. He had me confused. You was rubbing her hair. You seen she had a knot on her head. You seen her lip was busted. She wasn't responsive. So y'all called the nurse. The nurse said to give her fluids. The story don't make sense. Oh, she's in Connecticut? That Fifi, that one right there, the robbery, they robbed that girl. So maybe that part right there gonna get them all busted. So check this out. Because if they did that, and that's fraud, because it was over $10,000, right? So the United States can still charge them for that, for taking our money, I think, because they were going back to the United States. I don't know. Somehow the United States is going to try to get into this because there's so much coverage on this. This has been on CNN, ABC. You got actors, you got stars, you got rappers, you got people stepping up talking about justice for Shaquilla. Justice for her. That girl did not deserve to die like that. Oh, did y'all know that Mexico? Oh, let me tell y'all another fun fact about Miss Mexico. That y'all going to understand why maybe they need to go to Mexico. You know that in the courts of Mexico, half the time the judge will not be presiding at the desk at the court. Okay, when you go to court, you know how we go to court? I know everybody ain't been to court. But you know, y'all seen court goes that the judge have to be present. In Mexico, the judge do not have to be present at your trial. And guess who can decide your fate? His trusty secretary. Mm-hmm. Yes. I was watching Lead Attorney. Y'all need to go watch Lead Attorney. Lead Attorney let me go find his channel. Lead Attorney will break, because he's a lawyer. He worked in Mexico as a lawyer. He's going to break down everything that happens with a trial in Mexico. And he said it would be best if they get tried in Mexico. Yes, he said that it would be best. I mean, if they get tried in the United States, we know they're going to get murdered. They're never going to get out. But He said that, yes, Gaia, the judge do not have to show up to your trial in Mexico. Have y'all heard about half the people who have went to Mexico and was trying to travel and trying to bring drugs to the United States as American citizens? They went to court. That's why some of those people they got a lot of people down in Mexico that's from the United States that's in jail right now awaiting trial. And they've been there for 10 years. The judge do not have to preside over your case. His secretary can give you your last. Yes. Yes. I'm about to drop. They have to buy everything. It's a hierarchy. It's political in the Mexican jail. It is so different from our jails in the United States because the cartel runs it for one. The police allow everybody know that the inmates run the jail. Just imagine how the inmate run the jail down in Mexico. So yes, me find his channel. The lead attorney broke. He broke. Yeah, I feel a little bit better. And so he broke it down. He broke it down. Ooh, he got two of them. Okay, I got two. He did another one. I'm gonna drop this in the chat. Hold on. He gonna break it down for the people. He gonna break it down. Wait, she said, what'd you say? I'd rather suffer. Yes. You heard about the 3 young adults that passed away in Mexico while on vacation? I was just talking about that, Gaia. I thought that's why I got her story mixed up with their stories in the Airbnb. I got their stories mixed up. So Mexico, and we notice a lot of stuff been happening to United States citizens down in Mexico. So I understand why Mexico was so rushed quick to get her up out of Mexico because they didn't want to deal with it. But at the end of the day, Mexico and the United States do have a treaty. They do work behind the scenes with each other. And the way this story is blowing up, Mexico gonna make a deal like we're gonna. They're not gonna make it out of. Nope. Yep. Because the United States like, remember we did this for y'all. We opened up the borders for you for like 20 minutes. We need this favor back because it's coming down on our heads about this young lady's death and how y'all handled it. Because they got away. They didn't sit there for a week. They didn't stay. They left. They left the crime scene. They left and left that baby down there by herself in the morgue with no family. That's not your friends. That was what, and I'm not saying if anything happened, if one of my friends was hurt or injured anywhere, I would not leave their bedside. I would not leave them, period. Okay, the lead attorney. Y'all need to watch. He must have been watching the same thing I was watching. This is his channel. Watch, he just dropped this last night, and this is about the Mexican jail. And let me see. And this is the video he did the other day. He breaks it down. He talks a lot, but we'll get through that. And this is the lead attorney. And this is the one that he covered the whole story. I heard about those Mexico that you're guilty of too. Yep, Mexico, you are proven guilty. And yes, that's another thing about their laws. Yes, he said that when you go to court there, it's like a whole circus. And they also make you go to, he said in some jails or some of the court appearances, you will be in a little cage. So they already look at you like you're already in jail, but they put you in another jail. It's crazy. Mexico is not a place to Mexico, Africa. Is it called? What is that? Tanzania? I can't get out. Mexico and Africa, some of those jails, Russian jails, you don't want to. I feel so bad for Brittany that she's in Russia over there in jail. And there's no way. I don't even know if she's going to ever make it home or she have to do her jail sentence there. But some places you does not need to be going to. I'm thinking what they're thinking. They think they was going to be able to get away with this. Tell the Mexican police a fucking lie and they was going to buy it. They didn't think they was going to do an autopsy on Shaquilla. They thought they was going to get away with this. They really thought they was going to get away with this, but they didn't because somebody leaked the video footage. And not even the video footage. The mother asked for an autopsy. I usually buy travel insurance when I travel outside the country. Yes. And they was like, oh, they wouldn't see her because they needed $5,000. How did you come with that estimate about how much it was going to cost for them to see her at the emergency room? They also said the hospital wasn't that far from the Airbnb. They did not. Their negligence was they murdered that girl. Well, their negligence was, for one, they didn't give her medical attention when that last fatal blow was done to the young lady. And two, they murdered her. So they gonna, and they said they was okay. So how was she on the couch with old boy, but she ended up on? So y'all told me y'all was moving this baby, y'all was moving that girl body around the Airbnb. Do y'all understand that? How was it that he was rubbing her head in the living room, but they found her in the bathroom? We know she didn't walk to the bathroom. Wait a minute. Oh, you said you had a friend who was killed in their jail 5 years ago? Yep. They was moving her around. Why, Gaia? That's sick. That's so disgusting. Like, and they said this young lady was expiring. They said she was a businesswoman. She was about her business. She was beautiful. She was smart. She had her stuff together. And when you have your life together like that, some people are back there not cheering you on, but out there back there secretly hating on you, plotting on you, and scheming on you. Because when she was running around that hotel, the Airbnb talk, where are y'all at? Why are y'all not naked? It's my friends for me. They was in that back room ignoring her. They were quiet. They feel like they was trying to distance themselves from her. They was like they was trying to isolate. They had a plan. I don't care. They planned this out. They planned this out on that baby. They planned it out. They were trying to isolate themselves from her, to remove the feelings. They had this plan, y'all. I ain't going. They had that plan. After I seen that footage of her going around a Airbnb looking for them, they was all in that room. And that dude, was that dude? Was that her friend? I'm confused. Whoever the dude was, he acted like he didn't see her. They was so quiet. And the other girl that was with her on the bed, she looked at her like, oh, they had that planned, y'all. They planned that. They planned. I don't think they had it planned to hurt her in that magnitude, but they had the plan to jump on that girl. They had that plan. They had that plan to harm that girl. I think they tricked her in that trip. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't right. They planned that. That was nothing intentional about that. They planned on her jumping that girl. That's why they was isolating her. That's why they was doing that in that room. They was all in the room but her. She running around the room. They all in one room and talking and stuff. Yeah, they planned that stuff. And for them to sit around and then move her body around the house like that and then leave and catch the next flight up out of there and upgrade. They look like they was busted and can't be trusted. They used that girl money to get back home, I believe. Because the mom said her purse and her phone was not returned to her. They do that in most countries. It's worth extra few hundreds, even Africa. Pay up front. They either panicked or thought she was faking. They was talking about it when she walked up and on them. Yes, Gaia, you seen that? They were planning that. That was a setup. That's why you don't let everybody know what you got. I'm broke. I ain't got a dime. I'm poor. I'm on food stamps. You don't let everybody know what you got. You don't let everybody know what you're working with. These young kids are so into, am I saying what happened to her is her fault? Because it's not. But I'm just telling you how you have to teach our kids how to move. Everybody don't need to know what you're working with. Your friends don't need how much money you got. Sometimes you need to just be, and maybe she was that. And I'm saying her. She looked like a very humble young lady. Yep, there you go, Fifi. That's why I tell my kids: don't let everybody know don't let your friends know what you got. Everybody don't need to know what you're working with. Nothing about your finances, none of that. Finances, fucking, and feeding. They don't need to know none of those things. Some things you have to be, because people will secretly hate on you. And it's this time of age, these kids are so desensitized because of social media. Y'all videotaping them fighting. The girl did not want to fight back. She was butt booty naked. That right there, I wouldn't want to fight nobody like that. And that's so being so vulnerable. And y'all was laughing. Y'all was telling her, fight back. And then I heard people, she would have fought back. If she would have fought back, what? Everybody's not a fighter. She might have been waking up from a hangover. You don't know what state of mind this young lady was. To wake up early in the morning and to be attacked. I don't know what time it was. It had to be early. This stuff that just brew. This stuff does not just brew overnight. Somebody had underlying issues with this young lady already to wake up and choose violence. Yes, Fifi. That made her injuries worse by moving her around. Exactly. Especially with a broken neck. Exactly. It's just sad that this is sad. It's sad. And that's why I pray over my kids. They grown, but I pray over my babies coming in and going out. Just pray over your kids and ask God to give them the spirit of discernment and that you don't have to be in the crowd to be in the crowd. Sometimes it's good to be solo bolo. Sometimes it's good to have a couple of friends. Sometimes it's just good to just be to yourself. You know, we have to really teach our kids, instill that in our children, even in our grandchildren. I tell my grandson, you don't need a bunch of friends. Because every time you get with a bunch of friends, it's a bunch of mess. And I noticed that he was with my grandson's prime example. It was him, his best friend, and two other kids. When all these four boys get together, it's always some drama and somebody fighting. Soon as they stop separating from each other, my grandson has his friend that he played with, and they play good together. They hang out together. And I have to sit down and tell my grandson, it's not about the amount of quantity of friends you got. It's the quality of friends you got. You don't need a bunch of friends. That made her, you don't need a bunch of friends. Because everybody ain't your friend. And it's a prime example. They murdered that girl. And I don't know if it was intentional, but I think after they figured something was wrong, but after she didn't respond, that's when y'all wrong. After they realized she was unresponsive, they could have did something. They could have saved that girl's life. The way that girl was beating her tells me that there was some deep still shit going on. One girl said, if me and my friend have an issue, we fight it out. What the fuck? Everybody ain't your partner. No. That's what I was saying. Did you hear those punches? Them punches was hard. And they said that girl wasn't that big either. She was not a big, she was a very petite young lady. And they said that Winter and Dejanay, they were partners. They partners in crime. They best friends. They was partners. So I understand, but why did y'all have to go to that magnitude? Is it behind some pain? I hope it ain't behind no man. I hope at the end of the day we don't hear this behind that dude. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. I pray to God if this. I like this part right here, the guy. Yeah, that's just sad and unfortunate. I just pray that the family get the justice that I pray that Shaquila get Gaia. It has to be behind a man. That was a crime. Somebody was it behind an old dude? If it was behind him, he like a busted old bum. I can't even talk. It has to be a reason for y'all to go at that girl that hard. And most of the time, it's over a man. It's over. Trust me, as a woman, I ain't gonna lie, I done boxed with a couple of chicks behind who I thought was my man. Oh yes, I was young and dumb, and had to box. Yeah, we all been there. I had to, behind, and I wasn't. As I'm older now, so I don't even go after. I wouldn't even go after the girl because at the end of the day, the girl don't have no loyalty to me. It's the man. But I'd have fought abroad, a couple of broads behind my man, and it was, and the fight was, and I was enraged. I was mad. I wanted to get her. She has to get out the way. This is my man, and all the time he was our man. I keep feeling like it was. I keep saying it. Honestly, I'm not a fighter. Live in a state where you don't even have to register a gun. Don't fight, I shoot it. Well, you know, California laws are strict when it comes to that back there. No, I done brawled. I done fought. And most of the fights that women do have amongst each other is either behind a man. It's a crime of passion. That fight was behind, and I hope it wasn't behind that dusty ass nigga. Because at the end of the day, y'all all gonna be sitting somewhere in a Mexican jail on some hot ass concrete. Because I heard they don't give you blankets down there. You gotta buy your blankets. Whatever clothes you go in, that's what you gonna wear. Girl, they make you wear the same shit in them jails. They don't give you a change out of clothes in Mexico. They don't do like that. They don't give you going in jail, whatever you, but they better make sure they put on a whole bunch of clothes before they get picked up because, well, they're going to take them clothes off them when they go to jail in the United States. Well, anyway, and your family have to bring you food down there. Y'all go watch. Oh my God. Let me see. Is it Behind Bars? I want y'all to go because let me see. Oh, the lead attorney must have. Y'all Google Mexican prison on YouTube. And they're all the same. And see how they have to live down there. They don't give them bowls. They got to take, if you ain't got no money, you have to get a cut up, I'm being serious. You might have to get a cut a can and make it a bowl. If you don't have no money, you have to buy your stuff. If you don't have no money, you're out of luck in Mexican jail. You got to have money down there. And then you have to pay. Sometimes they charge you to pay for the place you're going to sleep at. And then the inmates will pick where you sleep at in Mexican jail. Shaquilla had. Okay, she had a boyfriend. Okay, thank you for letting us know that. Well, I know I can't fight right now with this brittle bones. I will bang bang a bitch. Okay. Oh, she had a boyfriend. I'm just trying to figure out what would make them do that to this girl. Why would they have an issue with her like this? Then I heard something, I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's factual, so I'm going to keep it to myself. But you hear so many stuff in the rumor mills about why they did it, why the other, whatever the bitch name is. She don't even get a name. The big broly bitch who was that bitch. Her and not Winter. Fuck her too. Oh, Asian prisons are, they bad too. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Asian. Anything outside the United States of America and maybe Canada. I'm going to say Britain. I don't know. But anything outside of the United States of America is not a place that anybody as an American want to be incarcerated at. It's not, and it's not safe for Americans to be. And the sad part about it is, any jail you go to outside of the United States, they think you have money because you're from America. They're off the rip. They think you got money. They will extort your ass and make you call your mama and daddy and your uncles and your cousin Bebe because they can't come visit you. Your cousin Juju and your cousin Bebe, and they can't visit you down. They will extort you out your money in Mexican jails. They're good for that. They will extort you out your money. Okay. Well, it has to be something. Hi, Red Snapper. Hey, boo. How you doing, Red Snapper? I just know that 12 years in a Mexican jail is going to be like 120 years for them people. And they're all going to start flipping on each other. Once they get caught, somebody's going to sing like a canary, like a mockingbird. And I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope that their mother will get the full detail of what happened to her daughter. I think the mom has the right and the dad. I pray that the family members of the ones that's on the run will turn their family members in. Just tell them to go. Okay? Because their money ain't that long. And then at the end of the day, if you are hiding them, you are hiding a fugitive. They had one newscaster girl. The one newscaster sat there on his phone and called the numbers. They was all disconnected. He said, he went and knocked on their old addresses. And no, some of the houses, they said, they been gone. So they on the run. So it was 6 of them. Counting Shaquilla was 6. So 5 people are on the run, right? Am I right, y'all? Shaquilla makes a 6th person. So 5 of them are all on the run right now. Yes, Red Snapper. They were just haters. She had 3 businesses. Damn, Strictly. Past haters. Even in her death, they still used that girl money to get home. Upgrade their tickets. They left that day. They said 10,000 allegedly was missing off the girl's account. That's some dirty ass shit. Allegedly could have paid more for the trip. I heard that too, Gaia. Well, like they said now, allegedly they said if somebody else find them people, they like, I'm gonna tell you like this: the streets are looking for them, and the police are looking for them, so they're not safe nowhere, and they're putting their family in great jeopardy right now. They're putting their family in danger. I figured that Gaia that she paid for that trip. Mm-hmm. And might have got their hair. You know, you have that one good friend. Did they leave her in the villa? I heard that they didn't check into another. I heard Red Snap after they left Mexico. I don't know if they checked into another hotel. I thought they left Mexico after they left her in the room because they said the maid found her. So the nurse came and left, and then the maid found her in the bathroom. I'm confused at that one. So the nurse came. Okay, they came home. All going to be found. They already on. Oh yeah, they already on a no-fly zone. They can't use their passports. They can't leave the United States. So they're somewhere. They're gonna get caught. I figured they left and came home. They left and came home. They left out of there fast. After they left that girl body in that room, they checked out and left. And they said they paid for the room in her name too. Mm-hmm. They used her card to pay for the room. Yes, Red Snapper. Uh-huh. Yes. In the bathroom. After they moved it, and they moved her body because he said he was in the living room stroking her hair, talking about, come on, Quila. Oh, I want to punch him. Ooh. Ooh. Talking about he was rubbing her hair and putting on music. What the fuck? And you see she got a knot on her head. You see something is wrong with girl. And you still didn't. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, they left that Sunday. Oh, wait, Glamour. They staged it. They put her over the toilet to corroborate their lie. Yes. Yes, guys. Say it. Mm-hmm. They staged it. They lied to the police. Wait, how did that... So when did the police get in? Okay, I'm missing something, y'all. I'm missing something. Okay, the nurse came. So when did they talk to the police? I'm confused now. The nurse came. She said Shaquila had a faint heartbeat. Okay, as a nurse, I'm confused now. They said that Shaquila, I hope I'm pronouncing your name, baby girl. I'm sorry. But they said the nurse came and they said that the nurse said her heartbeat was faint. So why did the nurse leave her after? I'm confused. So when did they talk to the police? When did they have contact with the police? Oh, you never heard? Okay, so they told. So how did that? I'm confused. Okay. You never heard anything about them talking to the police. Damn, that's something's missing. So the nurse came, and the nurse said that she had a faint heartbeat, but they didn't transport her to the hospital. So was a nurse that was part of the villa? That some places have a little medical people on there, on standby. Somebody might get a bump they toe or something. So was it a nurse that was part of the villa that they were staying at? Because they said the hospital wasn't that far. But if they didn't talk to the police, how did the police come up with the alcohol poison? Did the nurse say it was alcohol poisoning? So how did the alcohol poison come out on the first thing when they first found Shaquila? That's what it was. I'm confused. I'm lost. So they never talked to the police. Something missing. Hmm. So maybe the nurse. Oh, that was what they told her. That's what they told her mama. Okay. And the nurse. They had to tell the nurse. We don't even know if the nurse even came there, y'all. The nurse might never came there. The nurse didn't come there. If a nurse actually showed up, I'm sure she was on site. No, the friend said it was alcohol poisoning. Okay, thank you. I don't believe a nurse came there then. The nurse didn't come there. They made all that shit up. They left her. The nurse didn't come there. The nurse did not. That was their story before beating them. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm back on track. Okay, I'm back on track. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. So how? So the nurse never came there, y'all. They left her there. The hotel person was the one who found her. They told her mama this on that phone call that the nurse was checking on her, and he said, I don't know if it's gonna be a male. Oh, they gonna send a. Yeah, they lied because they said first they said they was gonna send a male nurse. Then there was something they said no, it's gonna be a female. The nurse never came. That was their story. The nurse never came. Because as a nurse, I don't care what nurse you are at, I don't care if you in the middle of the Fiji Islands and you a nurse and it's three, you're going to take somebody for some help as you are a nurse. You're going to try to apply CPR. Well, no. So the nurse never came. They lied. They sat there in those little hours and made up this whole fucking story. And when they said the hospital was not that far from the villa, that they could have, when she got slammed on that floor and she wasn't responding, they could have got medical help for that young lady, but they chose not to, of their negligence. And then lie and tell the mom that the nurse is going to be checking on Shaquila. And then call the mom back hours later and say that her daughter passed. Burn them at the motherfucking cross. I'm sorry, y'all. Can we just send them in front of the firing squad? Can we just let them run? Can we just drag their asses all around the United States? And they need to be locked up, locked away. They sat there and lied. They made up this whole damn story about how they tried to get this young lady some help. The nurse never showed up. The person who found her was the person that was the maid. And when the maid came, they were already gone. That's some fucked up shit. And we don't know how long Shaquila was in that state. She might have been sitting in that house for hours until they got their fucking story straight and they fled and left that baby in that room. Oh, she died 15 minutes after her spine was broken? Okay. But they still had her body sitting in that fucking room for all that time after the 15 minutes. Wow. That is dirty as fuck. She already had one fight. She was already tired for fighting that other girl, the big Amazon girl, that she didn't even fight back. And I hate people keep saying it was a fight. No, that was an insult. They assaulted that girl. She did not fight back. That was not no fight that girl was having. They assaulted that girl. She did not lift up one finger to fight that first girl she was fighting back. Nope, they laid her down, cooked, chilled. When someone checked on her, she was unresponsive. They bounced. She suffered because she didn't pass. She didn't pass right away. Okay, 15 minutes. I'm telling y'all. Gaia, say it again, Gaia. They sat in that room and conspired after her death of what sword they're going to use to her mother. That's fucked up. And then to go to sit in her mother's house, Winter and Dejanay, and because of that Callie, whatever the dude name is, for those couple of days, they was running back and forth to the mama house, and y'all sat there. That's evil. Evil. And assured the mother, and the mother asked him, was there fighting? No, there was no fighting. Sad as fuck. That's some fucked up shit. And then the thing of pure fact that they left that baby by herself to be by. Love on y'all kids. Make sure you tell everybody this day and age that we're living in, some people are so detached, so desensitized. It's a cruel, dark, ugly world, and we live in it. Protect your peace because this shit right here ain't right. This is really, really beyond unimaginable. And then her mother and father had to pay. Hi, Unlock Boo. Then the family had to pay to get her daughter body back to the States. That's why it didn't make sense when they said, "Oh, if we would have took her to the hospital, it would have cost $5,000." How would you? They do not tell you how much it's gonna cost. They don't tell you nothing until you're discharged. They don't just tell you it's gonna cost $5,000. Oh, y'all trying to say it cost $5,000 because y'all was taking that girl money. Oh, it makes sense now. I think they would think, yeah. How would they know it's gonna cost $5,000 for her to get treated? If it did, they said the girl had insurance. She had money to take care of her. Y'all was negligent. Y'all was foul. Y'all was dirty. If y'all ever come across my damn video, you fucking bitches, you devils, you demons. Y'all, I doubt y'all will ever find my video, but y'all know everybody talking about y'all. Y'all better hide because they looking for you. Mm-hmm. And they gonna find y'all. Y'all not gonna get away with this. It's too many eyes on y'all. And if they come up with and don't let it be no what you call that, a reward money popping up. If some money come on the table to find them, everybody in their family gonna start singing. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine that either. They had to pay $6,000 to get her back. Nobody stayed with her or took her. No, Red Snapper, nobody. She was by herself. And she think it's a weekend of fun with her friends. Like she said, it's my friends for me. She was so happy in that video, but their energy, you could tell she was happy when she was running around the Airbnb. She was giggling. She was like, "Y'all get naked. Y'all don't take that." She was seeing so it, and you could walk in. When she walked in, you could see how dry and bitter and fake and fraud and phony they was on that video. You can read each and one of their bodies in that video. When that dude walked past, when she walked to the room and the dude walked in front of her, he didn't turn around to meet her or greet her or even acknowledge her. He didn't say nothing to her. He had his back towards her. They had that plan. They isolated that girl from them, and they knew what they was going to do to that girl. They knew they was going to fight her. They knew that. They didn't know how far it was going to go, but they knew. And then after the fact, that's when they get bad for them because y'all intentionally did not seek medical help for that young lady. And then you lied and you scammed. Then you robbed her. You left her. You said the nurse was coming. Was there no nurse? There was no nurse. So y'all need to be accountable for the M word, for robbery, for y'all need to give them put them in a cell and never let their asses out. Yes, Red Snapper. Yes. I don't know, Red Snapper. I don't know, Red Snapper. I don't get it. But you can feel the energy. Even as I was watching the video, a month later, the energy was still imprinted in that video. The energy was still imprinted in that video. When I first seen that video, I said, "Oh yeah, they was they was plotting." It wasn't nothing joyful coming out there. It was like, "Oh, Shakila, we back here, girl. Girl, come back here. We back in. You know how we is. When we go to hotels, when we go to Airbnbs with our homegirls, we excited. We in a new place. We about to get drunk." It wasn't that energy towards her. It was not towards her. Y'all know how we go check in a hotel and we run around and we about to get crunk. We about to put the baby. It was none of that from them. The house was fucking quiet. That when she went through those rooms, it was quieter than a mouse. Only time you heard them talking when she got closer back to that room. It's like they were hiding from her. They didn't want to deal with her. They didn't want no parts of her because they had planned on hurting that young lady. That's some fucked up shit. Yep, murderers. That's what they are, Red Snapper. Cold-hearted. Every last one of them got blood on their damn hands. When I seen that video of her running around the house, I was like, something off about this whole video. Now watch it again. I said, uh, they some dirty motherfuckers. They don't like her. They hating on her. Cause she checked, that place was pretty big. And it was quiet until she got to that back room. And she engaged a conversation with them. They didn't engage in front of her. Folks do plot and plan in real life. Stay safe. That's what, say it again a lot. Plotting and scamming, scheming and scamming over your demise. You don't even know it. Damn. She didn't even know it. She was amongst the fucking wolves. Some demons. Poor baby. Poor baby. That's so sad. And to be so far, far, far away from home. I can only imagine what her mom and dad was going through to get that call. Not to be there with her daughter. They abandoned her. They abandoned her. They left her. No telling what they could have did. That's crazy. Okay, I'm about to end this live. Put some prayer hands in the chat for Sequila. Sequila, rest in peace. Let's keep her and her family lifted in prayer. I'm going to be okay, y'all. Thank you for letting me vent, let me cry, and everything. I will be okay. I will keep y'all posted on next week what steps we're going to take for this process of them taking care of this injury I have. And I will look back in the chat because I think somebody dropped some stuff for me to take. Okay, when we went to Vegas for my B-Day, we were running all over this week together. Red Snapper, I don't care how old you are. Y'all about to have me. Red Snapper, I still do that in hotel rooms. I just love something about a hotel room, an Airbnb. Cause so I knew something was off when they wasn't, yeah, something was off. Yes, justice for Shaquila. Yes, please pray for the family. It's just so sad that this young lady was taken. She had great plans and her future was going to be bright, and the enemy came in and used them as some damn tools. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's just sad. And I know how it is to lose a loved one. I lost 2 family members in a double homicide. And the murderer of my family members have not been found to this day. They're walking around somewhere in the United States of America, scot-free. So I know how it's to lose someone under by the hands of somebody else. I understand it. I grieve every day for my uncle and my cousin. I pray every day that justice will prevail and that the murderer that killed my uncle and my cousin on 2016 Super Bowl Sunday, I pray to God that if justice don't find him, God will. With that being said, you guys, thank you for letting me. Thank you, Unlock. Thank you for letting me cry with y'all for a minute because I was kind of sad, but y'all made me feel better. I will be taking care of myself. I will rest. Yeah, that's a lot. Ronnie Q, girl. Wait, I just thought, Ronnie Q, I am so happy about your channel, girl. I was in your clouds, girl. You are. I already knew that you would be a good. I already knew that you have so much wisdom, so much knowledge. You are a very intelligent woman, and your live and your chat and your panel was off the hook. Continue doing great things on your channel, Ronnie Q. Yes, they got the freshmen of the YouTube beef sector coming up and showing out. With that being said, Ronnie Q, congratulations. If anybody haven't known, Ronnie Q has started her own channel, and she has opened up her channel and her platform, and it'll be cracking. Yes, I am my sister's keeper. Yes. With that being said, you guys, love and light, and have a blessed day. Talk to you guys later. Be safe.